Sing out loud here. Is it working? Cool. I like this one. It's a new one. Just generated. Welcome to the night, chat. The morning. Excuse me. Lost in the sands of time. Oh, never say goodbye. That actually worked. That's hilarious. Da, 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 da. Oh, ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 da, ba. Bum, ba, ba, bum. Bum, ba, ba, dum. Lost in the sands of time. Oh, oh, never say goodbye. Bum, bum, ba, dum, ba, bum, ba, dum, da, da, dum. Bum, ba, ba, dum, ba, boo, ba, dum, ba, 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 bum. Bum, 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 ba, doo, boo. All right, computer, what are you doing? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're ready to break stuff. Dun, 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 dun. I know, we're meditating. Once a beacon, now a shadow, burned by the fire of love's sorrow. No more skies, just earth below. Fallen angel, lost tomorrow. Bum, 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 ba da 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 dun, 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 da 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 bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, bum, ba, 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 da, dun. Ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, 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 da, bum. Once a beacon, now a shadow, burned by the fire of love's sorrow. No more skies, just earth below. Fallen angel, lost tomorrow. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, da, da, dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, da, da, dum, bum, bum. Ba, bum, ba, 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 da, ba, bum. Bum, ba, da, bum, 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 ba, bum, bum. Beacon, now a shadow, by the sky of love's false sorrow. No more skies, just earth below. That an angel lost tomorrow. Bum 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 ba da 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 bum 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 ba da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I can't type. Do, do, do. Bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum. Wait, 160, 200, 250, 300. Boom, boom. Classics in the mind. Ooh, ooh. Bam, ba, 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 bam. Ba, ba, bam, ba, bam. Whoops, I didn't, night and day. Wait, yeah, I did. Computer, what the? Wait a minute. Wait a tick. Alright, but you know, that's just a little tiny detail, no big deal. Just leaving out the main file. Bam, 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 bam. 3, 2, 1. Is it in clean? I have no idea what I'm doing these days, ladies and gentlemen. Neon lights. Pixels at night. Whispers at night. Here we go. Mysteries beneath the flow. Did I? No. Galactic algorithm. In the stars we find rhythm. Infinite night. In pixel light. Dreams cascade. Wait, why is it son of a computer killing me? To outer states in the take form in the code a new norm. Galactic Did we change everything here? I changed those. I didn't change the thing. Okay. Computer. The reeds beneath the flow. It's been hidden in the seeds of songs we embark. Ba-da-ba-ba. Galactic algorithm. In the stars we find. There we go, finally. Infinite night. Worlds in pixel light. These seem a little too bright, but that's okay. Dun, 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 dun. Take form in the code a new norm. Notice the lerping. Pay no attention to the cursor. Quest infinite night. Dreams cascade. Management race. We generate to outer states. Indivisible lines take form in the code a new norm. We generate to craft to outer states. Invisible lines take form in the code a new norm. These have a weird kind of a, they're not totally random. That's so weird. I wonder why. These two go together, chat. Bum 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 bum. Voxel nomad in the night. And in the time. Alright, I'm gonna go get a glass of water and I'll be right back. And then we're gonna do some jetpack, I am GUI, cleaning up code, insanity. You're gonna see insanity.
Soft bodies making worlds deploy. Waves of sound Voxel nomad in the dark, trading goods and leaving marks. Galaxies all make their spark, dreams mapped out like a chart.
I think getting rid of that one really code at this point is going to get it all down to the app. Okay, let the breaking stuff begin. Let the breaking stuff begin. Are we ready? Are we ready to break stuff? Okay. So first I'm going to add the jetpack. We'll try to just get that going. We're going to consult with Bing along the way, because of course that's what we do. Treasures you find. Treasures I find? Oh. I'm legitimately scared now, but I just moved everything over, right? Okay, so let me just give myself some comfort here. We have all of these files that we just updated. These are all brand new, right? Previous files are all right here. So all I have to do is go back to 13. Theoretically. That was 5 days ago. Are you sure? What was that? Is it raining? Alright. Go to the stars. Reach so far. Spaceships fly in a digital sky. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Ba ba bum ba 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 ba. Forevermore. It's a high. I know, I'm thinking, and let's look over the code here really quick. And what's this? See, what are some of these extra variables? Not sure that I know. Every challenge faced. That's it? It's not, that variable is not used anywhere. Alright. What about LX2, LY2? And that's not used anywhere either. Okay, let's comment those out. Compile. And it works except for we're running this. Okay. Let's see if the center star is different now. Excuse me. I'm drinking water. Drinking water. Okay. Oh, it is. To the stars reach so far, spaceships fly, and the digits fly in this coder's race. Oh, 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 ba-da-bum-bum, ba-da-bum-bum, ba-da-bum-bum. First key tap to the final map. Okay, so let's go into, I want to hear this one again. Okay, there we go. And computer, what the? Yay, it's not glitched anymore. Uh-oh. Computer. What is it with this failing? It's failing. I'm right. Realms of pixels day and night. Take the flight. The game dev heroes, pure delight. We're the Suno AI music generator breakers. Yes, we break Suno all the time today. It's been about 45 minutes. Every single prompt has broken it. This could be the new way because their V4 could have, the way they set it up maybe, is breaking stuff. Of course, they could do this on purpose as well. Try to get you to subscribe. In which case, I really don't want anything to do with it. Alright, we'll give it about 10 minutes. Good grief. Okay, what's Nano Sounds, Stellaris, Starbound, Subnautica? This looks pretty good. It's a huge selection of music. Let's go back. Sorry, it takes the file explorer forever. Forever. All right, is Suno legitimately? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, are we all tickety boo? Paste it in there. Hit create. If it doesn't come up right away with a graphic and stuff, you know it's gonna fail. Suno has never failed for me before. I honestly think it's the upgraded version 4. So they have glitched version 3.5, and honestly, they probably don't care. They probably don't care, because their money is not coming from 3.5 generation. So, all right. So what's this one now? Dwarf Fortress, Starbound. Where's the one with Heartbound stuff? Oh, I don't know. Okay, and that's got some stuff from Skyrim. Let's go into here. I should really break these up into the more manageable file explorer loading, smaller file folders. I mean, I do have PowerShell. All right. Really, computer? Well, we're glitching Suno, waiting on File Explorer. This is great. Let us wander aimlessly through space. At least it's eye candy, right? We're leaving the solar system. It's so sad. Alright. Is everything done being glitched over here? No. See, we broke it. And then where's the File Explorer? Is it loading? Okay, it loaded this. Kingdom 80s. It's got some weird songs. Still trying to load all that stuff. Oh, this one's got the Heartbound stuff. So let's just go here and go there. And, okay. Let's go to the next song. There we go. Alright. Suno's still broken? No. Okay, let's try it again. Refresh. Okay, let's go with a totally different prompt because, well, at this point I'm not really sure if it's the prompt that's breaking it or if it's, yeah. See, now it's going to do this for a half an hour. That's insane. Is this other one broken too? I mean, it's in maintenance. It said that this one was in maintenance. Website currently undergoing maintenance. Yeah, those websites are both so broken. Unbelievable. Be lucky to get one song a day out of Suno now. So is this supposed to inspire me to pay the money, you know, to do the V4? Because if your website's broken, there's no way I'm going to pay you money. It's ridiculous. It's a different thing after I paid the money. I have a different attitude, but before I pay you money. All right. Broken. Suno is broken. But we got one cool new song out of it, so I'm not going to complain too much. Complaining is over now, chat. Complaining is over. I'm just happy we have lerping. See? Lerp. Lerp. I'm so happy we have lerping. Okay, next thing would be jetpack. I know. Put the jetpack back. Put it back where you found it. Come on. Put the jetpack back. There you go. purple. This is purple. Welcome to purple. Oh, purple house. Oh, blue house. Purple house, blue roof. Blue house, purple roof. Oh, okay. All right. I'm just being silly, frankly. And let's see. Can we just switch to another screen here? Okay. Alright, we could do that. We could work on the jetpack and break everything. Literally break everything. That is some weird music. Astroneer. Okay, nice, bro. Nice. Okay, so let's see. Where's the, do I still have the builds here? Okay, so current build, a rebuild. Current build of what? Alternating, OpenGL, Shader Playground, Space Trader Demo, VTuber. Oh. Rebuild. Did it pick up on that? Okay, it did. Cool. That's cool. So let's, at least we can go with that. Let's go right here. Can we rename that directory while that file is running? Or is this multiple things running? That doesn't look right. Like normal. Okay, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, Jeff. Alright, leaving it alone. And at 4:30. I broke it again at 4:30. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay. So the thing about it is, and this one, okay, can we, okay, right here, this is why. Everything, okay. Tell you what, let's shut this down for just a little bit. Let's go into here. Okay. And then let's rename this. Or should I rename? Is that all we have to do? So if I go like this and I'm running this, right? And we go over here, down here, wherever we want to. Say we want to sit over here. Right there. And then we go into here. And we're trying to run our... Will this run still, or will it break? What's going on? Okay, so that runs. While the other one is running. And does it override? No. Okay, good. That's cool. I like this one. Okay, cool. So we can work on it, and then that will stay, and our chat overlay thing will at least show a little bit of graphics. Okay. All right, so it's free. We're free to break it. Is my point. We're free to break it. All right. I have my chat like this, so I have Kick and Twitch. All right. All right, what, think it's in there that we're going to be working. I don't think we're going to work with the background stars or the shaders. I was just upgrading the things, and we're not going to work on the system. Okay, so we're just going to work probably in here, and then we are very familiar now with the find Y2. Okay, the lerping. Do lerp. Actually, are we okay with the lerp up speed and the lerp down speed? Or are we going to mess with those? Okay, where are we at? So lerp down speed. It's like that. That's fine. Should we lerp up faster? Lerping down speed, and let's go like this, lerp down speed. And let's move it into its own context here, into that little spot there. Isn't that how we do that? And then here, wouldn't that be faster, I think? So let's see how that works. Is it working? What's it doing? Is it coding? Is it done? Oh, there it goes finally. I close my eyes whenever I hit compile and I wait for the flash because it's such an annoying flash. All right. Okay, so here's alert right here. So there's down, we just step down. And then here, whoop, it's a faster up. That's fine. That's cool. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. We are good to go. Houston, we are okay to go. Okay, alright, it's a contact. That's from contact, okay.
Switch Captain Onissa. Let off in 10. 9.
Wait, what happened? Who did what? Captain Onosa, hey, what's up? Welcome in. How you doing? I'm hesitant to work on the jetpack because it took me 3 hours to work on, 2.5 to work on the lerping, and I have trauma. I have trauma. I'm trying to deal with it. Coding trauma. It's real. Didn't realize it until today. So I'm trying to pep myself up by flying through this cheerful graphics here of my own creation. And how are you? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do some breaking of some stuff. Let's break it because I do want to have the jetpack. It's one of the better features of the previous demo, of the previous iteration of this. I'm so nervous now. So nervous. Tread carefully. No. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do it. We'll start. We will start. We'll break it. So where was the last iteration? Way down here? Why do I... See, fine-tuning chunk loading and jetpack controls and fuel and all that. Okay. So let's just... Is that... Okay. I think... upgrade to infinite generation. Oh, that's where the chunk loading comes from. I think chunk loading will be next. Hold on. Chunk loading will be next. Let's copy all of this. Switching from 0.5 blocks back to 1, just the lerping. Add function term with the player box near mineral. Added update. Okay, so added jetpack 261. Oh. Cool. That's some good past me stuff there. That really is. Okay, so let's just take this here. Alright. Okay. Pretty sure that's where I was working last night. Okay, so let's go into there. Main space gems 264. Is that? What? What in the world's on my keyboard here? I gotta clean my keyboard. Not right now. I'm gonna be rearranging my condo here, but we're gonna do it later in the week. I will clean my keyboard and everything at that time. Okay, jetpack control. Jeff, load the file. Okay. No. Help. Okay. Is that the only one? 3D blocks 151. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to need. .3D blocks 151. Can we? I think we can just left control click. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Camera position, delta. Okay, I'm just looking for variables I might be using, but I'm sure we'll run across them quite easily. I'm just update blocks, crazy pin, pgen. Okay, music, volume, level, loop, blah, blah, blah. Oh, jetpack variables passed me. Look at this. Keep track of flight status. Maximum jetpack fuel acceleration due to jetpack. Acceleration due to gravity. Vertical speed, dampening distance, dampening the jolt as the player hits the ground from flight. We don't care about that. But that's nice. That's nice. 0.5, it happens at 0.5. Should probably happen around 2 or 3. Just landed, keep track of where the player has just landed. Number of frames to skip lerping. How about while the player's in flight? Skip lerping. For controlling the forward motion. For controlling the forward motion. Forward acceleration, forward speed. Oh, some of those I don't know that I want. But it's good to know that that's right there. Okay, so let's look at some of the functions that use this. And now this happens all in the main file. We're not going to do this in the main this time. We're gonna put this into the proper class. We're gonna put this into the voxel class, just like we did for the do lerp, which is awesome. We did have to send in the camera information because it's in main. All right, that's fine. I'm okay. So far we're good. And I think there's only one thing. Do initial, actually two things. What's do planet horizontal movement? That might be one. That's part of it. Okay. All right. And I didn't comment these, so I don't know which were added for the jetpack. So I'm wondering if it's all three of these functions. But let's take a look at first of all this one, since I am unfamiliar with this one. Oh, is there? Well, what about? Is there a function? No, that doesn't exist. I was wondering what it was. Maybe, okay, so let's ignore it for now. But this one I know exists. We were looking at this last night, so let's go see what it is. Okay, do initial camera, camera speed equals if WSA or D, camera front horizontal. If WSA or D, okay, camera position plus equals, camera position minus equals. Oh, this is a play on the camera front horizontal. So this is all just camera front horizontal stuff. Okay. Okay. I don't know that we'll need that. I think we do. I'm not sure. Not sure. We'll see where that fits in. So let's go back and look at do jetpack. Okay, this one, let's just find it. So if I hit a word, hit Control F, it takes me to the find. I can just hit next, and it takes me pretty much to it, which is good. Okay. Okay, update camera position. So previously it included the do lerp, and then we have this now as part of do lerp, okay? So what we're looking to do is, if not in flight, do initial camera, do jetpack, okay. So when is update camera position called? When is that called? Process input, at the very beginning of process input, if we're showing planet, okay. Here, where is this? Do show planet. Okay, so it's called in the middle of do show planet. So default, let's look at this. So default camera front, fall threshold set to whatever value you want to consider as falling. Is falling is false. Calculate vertical velocity. You'll need to store previous y positions for this. Vertical velocity, current y, delta time. Okay. If falling vertical velocity is less than the negative fall threshold, falling is true. If the vertical velocity is less than the negative fall threshold. Ah, okay. Falling is true. Else, if the absolute value of vertical velocity is less than the fall threshold and is falling. If just landed or barely moving vertically, gradually set to default orientation, restore speed just as needed, camera front equals at, camera front equals at is falling, reset the flag. Okay, so do show planet. Adjust update camera position. Call function to calculate camera okay, so all this. Alright. Update camera position. Is that the function I was just looking at? Yes, okay. So it does a bunch of calculations and then it does this. Okay. That seems a little complicated for the jetpack. Let's look at this first before we... Computer, that's very funny. Here we go. Okay. So this function I thought was a little bit long. Target y equals get camera y. Forward jetpack is if not in flight, forward speed equals forward jetpack acceleration. Space and jetpack fuel is greater than 0. Okay, so this is where takeoff happens here. Vertical speed plus jetpack acceleration. Cap vertical speed. Vertical speed is greater than 2. Cap it. Jetpack fuel every instance that it's... Okay, starting with takeoff. W. Forward speed. Forward jetpack acceleration. If not in flight, forward speed is normalized forward speed. Cap forward speed. Okay, in flight equals true. So this, if not in flight, will give you a beginning flight boost. Kind of like in No Man's Sky where you hit that Q glitch, the Q glitch thing that made it into the features that they kept. So I added that. So cap forward speed. Length forward speed is greater than 1. Forward speed equals normalized forward speed. Okay. In flight equals true. Okay. So if in flight and keys W, forward speed times 0.98, whatever. Okay. If not in flight and not keys space, jetpack fuel equals min jetpack fuel plus 0.05 and 100. Oh, so if you're not in flight and you're not hitting the key space, then it's going to just restore the jetpack fuel. That's kind of cool. And that caps it at 100, so that keeps your jetpack fuel, okay, between 0 and 100. So if not key space, vertical speed plus equals gravity. So space is when you're accelerating with the jetpack, and it ignores gravity at that time. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So forward movement, camera position plus forward speed, current Y plus vertical speed. Check if player's below the world. If it is, set it to, in-flight equals false. Reset both speed vectors. Excuse me, what am I doing? Vertical speed equals 0, forward speed equals 0, clamp vertical speed equals, okay. Excuse me. All right. I'm okay with all of that. The other stuff I don't know about. All right. So we have this do initial camera. We have the do jetpack. And then we have this update camera position. Okay. Seems like a lot, but I really like the jetpack that I had previously. So we could either just try to copy all of this code over and work with it, or we could start from scratch with Bing that I think remembers. Actually, I don't think I made the jetpack with Bing. We'll assume that you have a basic character controller and gravity already implemented. We'll add a jetpack feature that allows the player to ascend when a certain key is pressed. Okay, I don't actually have gravity already implemented, but it's very, very, very simple to add gravity in this. First, add some variables to manage jetpack state and behavior. Is jetpacking, jetpack force, fuel, jetpack consumption rate, recharge rate. Other player variables, position, velocity, update method, handle gravity. Okay, apply gravity, see? Handle input for simplicity, we use spacebar to activate the jetpack. Jetpack fuel. See, we have, this is a lot of very similar code. Okay, update the player state based on input, manage jetpack fuel and source. Update, handle input, jetpack. Okay, okay. This is a little bit more verbose. I like the variable names and the way that it's, okay. Okay. I think that's a decent prompt. So there's that. And let's hold up. This was, I think, all made with ChatGPT because Bing does not seem to remember. So I think I made it all with Chat GPT previously. So that's where we're at. Okay, so do lerp, target y, all this. So it should know all these variables. That's fine. Wait, where am I at here? Find y. So the only thing we're doing is do lerp and the find y. And I've got that down to a... I'm very happy with do lerp, and I'm very happy with find y, even though it's at the very bottom of the code here. I don't think I use this for anything else, so I'm kind of tempted to put it inside of do lerp. But yeah. So I think that's the only thing I'm doing so far. Let me just look real quick here. Space blocks, right? Okay, and then there's all that. Okay. So it's just the camera is all it is. Okay, so show space. There's that. Show space here. Render, update data, init data, show planet. Here it is. Do lerp, update data. Okay, so do lerp is the only thing that we do. And it calls find y. Okay. It just goes blank. I love that. Okay, let's go back up here. Basic jetpack code. Alright. Got it. Let's start by implementing a basic jetpack system with gravity for your 3D voxel game. We'll ensure the code is simple and well commented for future reference. Step by step. Okay, define the jetpack variables. We'll add the necessary variables for the jetpack and gravity. Okay, so is jetpacking... See, these are all great. This is great. Okay, position, velocity. Okay. Gravity 9.8. Okay. Update, handle input, apply gravity. Method to handle player input. Okay, do lerp. Method to handle camera movement, already in the code. Okay. Next we'll add the input handling for the jetpack. Handle input, okay. I already have code for that. We'll update the player state to input based on input manage jetpack's fuel and force. So player update handle input if jetpack is active. Okay, velocity y jetpack. Apply gravity delta time. We've defined variables to manage the jetpack's force, fuel, and consumption rates. This function checks if the spacebar is pressed and sets is jetpacking accordingly. The method updates the player's velocity and position based on whether the jetpack is active. It also manages fuel consumption and recharging. This method applies gravity to the player's velocity when the jetpack is not active. By following steps to ensure the code is simple, clear, and well documented for future reference. Feel free to ask if you need any further explanations or adjustments. Okay, that looks great. Is jetpacking? Activate the jetpack, deactivate the jetpack. Okay. Handle input is jetpacking and jetpack fuel velocity y plus jetpack force times delta time. Jetpack fuel minus fuel consumption rate at delta time. Apply gravity if the jetpack is not active. Apply gravity. Is that a function? Okay, apply gravity to the y velocity if is not jetpacking. Velocity y minus gravity times d time. Perfect. Recharge jetpack fuel if not at maximum. Jetpack fuel is less than maximum. Jetpack recharging. Okay. Update player position based on velocity, position. Call the method to handle camera movement. Okay, do lerp is already in the code. Okay, the only thing I see there... Okay. Got it. Let's add the takeoff burst and ensure that lerping is disabled while the jetpack is active. Here's the updated code with detailed comments. Okay. We'll add the necessary variables. Is jetpacking, takeoff, jetpack force, takeoff burst force. Nice. Okay. Gravity, position, velocity, update, handle, gravity, do lerp. Okay. So what's all that? That's, oh, class player. Okay. I like that. But okay, is jetpacking, okay, update method, handle input. If jetpack takeoff burst force, nice. Otherwise it goes through this, okay. So where else is jetpack takeoff? Space, set to true here, otherwise set to false. Okay, I like that. And then apply gravity. Okay, we added the jetpack takeoff variable and check if the jetpack is just activated. Apply additional burst of force. Modify the update method to skip the do lerp call when the jetpack is active. If not jetpacking, do lerp. Okay, perfect. Detail comes in. Explain it. Making user understand and maintain. Okay. Okay, so cool. Do we already have? We don't have a velocity. We already have a position, that's fine. So we already have an update method, we already have a handle input method, we don't have an apply gravity. Okay. Alright. Let's copy all of this just at the moment, put it into a text file. Okay, so what we want is these variables for the jetpack. We don't need the position. Let's put these in as check marks. Actually, check marks, and then we'll come back and put an X on those. And we already have the do lerp, so. So we just need to add the changes for the update, the handle input, and the apply gravity, which are other functions it's given me. Let's go down here with those. Handle input. Nice. Update method, okay. And apply gravity. Okay, great. They're both right there. Gotcha. Okay, I think we might be ready, and then we'll handle the update, we'll handle the update, the input handler, and the apply gravity one at a time, although it looks like they're relatively easy to just go ahead and implement. This is so cool. See, I didn't pay much attention when I did this before with ChatGPT. I just put in the code and I let it run. I'm going to actually look at this. We're going to play with some of the variables, and we're going to do this right from the beginning. So, okay, we haven't added anything, so I can actually go ahead and run the... I'll be right back, and then we're going to start work. Take a look at the eye candy. Okay, I think I'm going to work on this a little bit and then we'll eat the sandwich, so give me a sec. happened? What just... Okay. I'm sorry, that was just hilarious. I have to see if anybody watching? Okay, good. Lift off. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, here we are. Silliness aside. So we have some good code here. Let's make it work. So we need these variables here, which are really well commented. Nice. Gravity and velocity. Okay. Okay, so first of all, just adding the variables, we're just going to go ahead and compile. Nothing breaks, everything's fine. And it works. See? So we didn't break anything. Okay. All right. What be next? So we have the variables in there. That's good. So the next thing would be pretty easy to add this apply gravity in there. So we send in float delta time, apply gravity to the y velocity. If not is jetpacking velocity. So why do we need a delta time? Simple gravity application. Frame rate independent. However, if your game loop or physics update is not guaranteed to run at a fixed time step, it's generally good practice to multiply by delta time to ensure consistent behavior regardless of frame rate variations. Oh, that's a great idea then. See right here. So delta time is the current frame minus the last frame. So, and it's the delta time is greater than, it waits until delta time gets to there, right? So I'm just going to review this for my own self-gratification. So we're talking about 59.88 frames a second. So it does cap it. It waits until a 1/60th of a second has passed. Here's the delta time check in my main game loop. Oh, it's got everything in the... Okay. I don't think I need to copy that, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, so handle input, jetpack takeoff. So these things here, did we already handle some input? No. We already have saving and loading too. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, but in the main file, we do handle player input down here. See, I have way too much extra code in here for now. Okay, so process input, camera speed, if is not saving. If not, is saving. Okay, then it does all this. Okay, so everything happens inside of if not saving. Okay, so camera speed, camera position, all that. Okay, normalize, camera position, camera position. Okay, show space. Cursor showing re-shows the cursor. Show planet. Okay, so there's... So I don't actually do much in here as far as function calls. All I do is deal with the position. Okay, so camera speed, temp y equals camera position. Okay. I love this song. It reminds me of space. Totally reminds me of the day the Earth stood still or something. It's so cool. From Astroneer, Gameplay 2. Love this song. Okay, so handle input. If is key pressed and jetpack fuel, so we need access to the jetpack fuel along with the key press. So is jetpacking, so we just need spacebar. Alright. Let's look at the update function, handle input, okay, if there, and then, so once we do the spacebar, that's all we need to know. Okay, so let's send in the spacebar to this handle input function. Okay, the status of the spacebar, whoops, where are we at, there. Which is if keys spacebar, so that is that a global? That's global. That is a global variable that we actually have access to inside of the function. I think for clarity though, kind of want to just send in that variable to the function when we create it here. So just for clarity. Is it going to return anything? No. None of them do. Okay, so they just need, so we just need the delta time input for those functions, and then we need this the space pressed for that one. Okay. So that's just a Boolean. And that's all we need. And then for the others, what's the other function? Update and apply gravity. Okay. Let's call it update jetpack. And we're going to receive the, I think it's a float. Delta time. This is a Boolean. And we could just take that out. And then void, what was the other one? Apply gravity. We're going to call it apply gravity jetpack. Okay, so the first one, void handle jetpack input. It's going to be bool is space pressed. Okay, that's the Boolean we're going to send in. And we're going to send in the float. From main, it's going to be delta time. This one's going to be apply gravity jetpack. It's also going to use delta time from main. Oh, and these should all be in block 1 here. Nice. Interesting use of the socket wrench, isn't it? Has a musical... It's awesome. Thor has some great music in that Heartbound track. Towers and Shadows. I think that's from Skyrim. Okay, so handle jetpack input. Let's copy this code and then make it work. So input is key press. So that's just going to be from the variable here. Jetpack fuel is jetpacking, jetpack takeoff, jetpacking true. Otherwise, jetpacking false, takeoff is false. Okay. I think that will work. Boom. Alright, so update jetpack. That was relatively easy. Next one is apply jetpack gravity. Let's copy that one since it's easy. Apply gravity to the y velocity if it's not jetpacking. I don't think I have to do anything for this one. It works, just copy paste. So if is not jetpacking, velocity y minus gravity times delta time. What is that actually going to be? Gravity times delta time. 9.8 times 0.0167. Velocity, okay. Minus equals. Okay. And then update jetpack. Let's make sure that we can copy that and all the variables work here. So oh, it's actually calling the handle input function. Call the method to handle camera movement if is not jetpacking do lerp. Okay, so where are we calling do lerp now? Right here. So I think that's going to be replaced with space blocks this function. Update jetpack. Okay. So it's going to call a handle input, which is the handle jetpack input. Okay, which is going to do all that stuff. Is space pressed? Oh. Oh, let's just... Are we going to cheat on this then because it's calling it here? Because then I'd have to pass it in here, pass it in there. Alright. And let's just take that out. Alright, we're good, we're good. I'm just being weird with this, but whatever. I don't know why I'm changing the... I like jetpack being the second word for both of those. That's just a weird me thing. Okay. So do lerp receives the camera. Okay, so previously it was in the main that we were calling it. Okay, that's fine. Update player's position based on velocity. So we need to send in the camera position to, instead of here, we're going to send it into, so we're going to go space blocks 1 dot. And what's this one called? Do jetpack or update jetpack. We need to send in delta time. And we also need to send in camera position. Okay, so let's go down to the do lerp. And take it out of here. Wait. No, we need it in there. But we'll copy that. And we need it in here. Okay, so now we need a vector 3. Okay. And then here, so we're just going to call update jetpack delta time camera position. And then here, that's that. Okay, put in a semicolon. Is this good now, or what's the squiggly? Oh, I forgot the S. Okay, it's good now. Okay, so we're going to receive the delta time and the temp cam. And then inside here then, the position is actually going to be plus equals. Okay, so hold on. Plus equals velocity, update player position. Returns a float, so we're just going to go here and go temp cam.y equals. Now, can't I just send a reference to that, or is that? I think that will work with that. Is that a little clumsy? I don't. Okay, well, let's see what this does. Let's see how this works. See if it even works at all. Oh, it's global and it's not referenced in here. Okay, that's because Voxel 2 is declared here, and then keys is declared here. So it doesn't actually know about the keys. It's a bit awkward, but it's calling my bluff on it. So let's go ahead and send in a reference to keys. GLFW key space right here. And that's just one Boolean. So we're going to save that. Go back in here. What was that function? Update jetpack? And update jetpack is the one that calls handle. So we're going to receive it here. So Boolean is space pressed. We're going to go back to that. So update jetpack here. Boolean. Okay, so that one should be okay. Computer. Okay. And then when we call handle jetpack input, we're going to pass in is space pressed. And then here we're going to receive it. Boolean. Should we call it by the same name? Is that risky? Okay, so now we're not accessing it or using it until it's well within the program, and I like that because it's clear what we're doing. So I'm not actually using a global variable. Okay, good. Now, is lerping still working? No. It's a free form. What's happening right now? What's happening? What? 14? Why is it? What's going on right now? What did I, what? Oh, because it's not returning the temp cam Y after all of this that happens. No matter what, we want to return temp cam.y. And then we want to make this a float, because it's going to return the float there. And then when we call it, it's actually going to be camera, just like before. Camera position.y equals. Okay. Okay, there's the lerp. Okay, there's the lerp. Here we go. Whoa! That didn't work. That didn't work, but it worked. I think I know what's going on. Is delta time coming out to be negative? No. Okay. What's jetpack force start out at? 10. Okay, so that's positive. Jetpack fuel. Okay, that apply jetpack gravity. If is not jetpacking. What is this now? 9.8 times 0.0167. So subtract 0.1, that's a lot, but let's troubleshoot and refine the logic to prevent the player from shooting wildly under the terrain. Ensure that the velocity updates and position changes are being handled correctly. Print out the player's position and velocity at each update step. Okay. Ensure gravity and the jetpack forces are balanced. Make sure the forces applied by gravity and jetpack are balanced and within reasonable limits. The force of too large can't direct behavior. Add a simple collision detection principle for moving below the terrain. Let's update the code to detail comments, debug prints, and a simple collision detection. Well, if it's working right, we're not going to have to worry about the ground collision, but I like where you're going. Check ground collision. Let's just do the debug. Alright. Right after handle player input. Oh, computer, you're funny. That's it. Pardon my expression, but that's shit copy paste. Sorry, but it pisses me off every time. Every ding dong time. Alright. I'm fine now. I'm fine. I'm fine. Alright, hold on. And then there's I have other troubleshooting stuff going on, so STDC out. Just gonna take that out. Because it's, oh, isn't it, didn't I have it for initialization? Oh, is it in the other stuff? Oh yeah, it's in the other stuff. Load that real quick. Because we're not even working on this. There we go. That's fine, actually. That we don't need. That's from the Perla noise generation. Player score. Oh, that was... Wait, there's nothing else? What about the init data? Create asteroid field, I mean. Okay, let me... I see where the issue might be. The problem is likely due to the initial negative velocity applied by gravity before the jetpack force takes over, causing the player to shoot downward. Let's address this by ensuring the gravity is only applied when necessary and the jetpack provides a net positive force when activated. Oh, I thought that we... Okay, hold on. The applied jetpack gravity function ensures that gravity does not excessively reduce the y velocity when not jetpacking. Added a check to ensure the player does not move below the terrain, resetting the y position velocity if they do. Maintain debug principle monitor position. So what? It's already doing that. Recharge it. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. Thank you. Sheesh. So I guess we can put that in, but I don't want to. So let's just update the, I don't know why it's insisting on having that in the code, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll just see. At least this is now updated with, there. So let's try that. Okay, is lerping still working? Yes, okay. Okay. And it wants to have, let's, okay. And where does that go? I'm going to humor the computer for now. Right above the is not, okay. The check before, so right here, position is updated, and then check here. Okay, wait, what? Oh, did I miss that? How is it compiling? Wait, where did I just copy that to? What? Oh, I put it right in here. I'm an idiot. Did I? Okay, I'm such a weirdo. Wait. What dimension am I in? Who am I? Okay, so this is the maximum of the velocity minus gravity times delta time negative gravity. Velocity y. Okay. Okay. Let's refine the logic further to prevent the player from going underneath the terrain at the start and ensure a smoother transition when the jetpack is deactivated. We need to add a check to set the initial position correctly and modify the gravity application to avoid the immediate snapping to the ground. Updated code. Initial position check. Ensure that the initial is above the ground when the jetpack starts. Smooth transition when the player releases the jetpack to avoid immediate snapping to the ground. Let's also add logic to handle the smooth landing when the jetpack is deactivated. That doesn't work. Prevent player from this doesn't make any sense. Check and correct initial position. That's exactly the same code. It's hallucinating. Alright. I think the usefulness is gone. Weird. It's just completely... It doesn't... You didn't... this code... Oh, okay. Alright. That was really weird. Really weird. Alright. So, is that the only thing that was updated, though? Where does this go? Is that in the update jetpack function? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then this stuff, that's in the update jetpack function. Okay, alright. Okay. I think I had this problem before, I remember. Although I remember it working almost immediately from the other code, so we might still go back to the other code. No, it snaps back. So when the player is not accelerating, but is still in flight. Okay. Introduce a state for in-flight. Perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking. Add a state to track the players accordingly. So is in flight. Okay. All right. Are you done? I am honored to make coding feel like a breeze. I didn't say that it felt like a breeze. What? That's hilarious. I love it. Okay, added is in flight to keep track of the players in the air. When the jetpack is deactivated, we maintain the player's velocity to ensure smooth flight and landing. Gradually decrease velocity to ensure smooth landing rather than snapping to the ground. Okay, so where is this at? All three functions are updated now. And there's a new variable. Okay. I mean, I can actually just go ahead and copy this stuff right over. But if we miss a variable, we'll know pretty quickly. Anyways, okay, so let's just update all three of the functions now. All right. So if space press and jetpack feels greater than 0, if not, is jetpack takeoff true? Is jetpacking equals true? Otherwise, is jetpacking false? Takeoff false. Okay. So then handle jetpack input. Okay, if is jetpacking greater than takeoff, velocity y plus equals a takeoff burst times delta time, jetpack takeoff equals false. So, okay, velocity plus jetpack force and delta time. Nice. Jetpack fuel minus consumption rate is in flight true. Okay. Else jetpack gravity, jetpack, okay. And then here it is. Okay, this is what we need right here. Yes, perfect. Okay, velocity, everything's fine, everything's the same. This is a little different if it's not jetpacking and is in flight. Velocity minus gravity. Okay. So I remember that is in flight from before. All right. Lerping is working. That was a smooth takeoff. Oh, there was a bounce when it hit the ground. I think it's because... Hold on. If temp cam y is less than 2.5 is what we want to do right here. Oops. Hold on. That's not the only place we want to set that. No, that's, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Computer. Let's set it back. Let's do this. So how does this... If not jetpacking and not in flight, temp cam y equals do lerp. Why doesn't the lerping smooth it out though? Actually it does. It just goes down to 0. So let's go back again into flight here. How far is that bouncing down? Okay. Well, let's just see what it does. I was thinking about a bottom variable, a bottom ground level variable. That's what I thought. I tried to put that in there though. See, and it did reset it right there too. Same exact thought. Perfect. And it knows exactly what I'm talking about. Oh wait, are these all not on the tab? Oh, triggered. Triggered. Oops, right there. Okay. Whew, that was close. Okay, so we put ground level here. And we put it here. Okay, that's a terrible highlight. All right. Is that it, computer? Is that it? Lerping still working. Okay. Oh, it works now. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, this isn't going too terribly long. It's going great, but it's not too terribly long. I thought it was going to be shorter than this. I thought I would get it in a half an hour, but it's going on, I think, a full hour now. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours, what? Oh. Okay, we'll increase the takeoff burst force, ensure the jetpack propels the player forward regardless of the direction they're looking, allow the jetpack to work regardless of the player's orientation. Okay. We'll add the logic to apply a forward force based on the player's direction. Okay. Increase takeoff burst is increased to provide a more significant initial boost. Takeoff burst force. Oh, forward burst force. So those both are updated. That's a new variable, and that's what? Oh. Okay, again, update jetpack has been completely updated. I'm going to go ahead and copy everything. Anyways. So update jetpack was apply forward force while jetpacking. Okay. And apply forward burst. Oh, so those are the only two updates. But let's go ahead and copy the whole function. What? What? Holy, what? Why is there a new... Why is there a new forward direction variable? Parameter. Get forward direction. A new function? No, computer, no. Hold on. Forward direction. So... Camera front. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So we're going to send it in. It's going to receive that. Okay. Okay. Let's copy everything. I feel a lot more comfortable with that. I'm just going to go back now and delete the commented out. Okay. Excuse me. Update jetpack. Okay, so hold on. Wait, no, not there. Sorry. Okay, so update jetpack now. Let's look at all this. So camera front comes in. It's used right here. Apply forward burst. Forward. Camera front is also used there. Okay. Okay. So let's update that, and then it's going to receive another vector 3. Right in here. Update jetpack. Okay, so update jetpack now is going to receive another vector 3. And from the main function, when we call that, whoop, where are we at? Ah, right here. Where's it at? Where's it at? Okay. Okay. The initial burst might be a little much too. Alright, let's look. Make sure lerping works. We should take out those. There we go. There is a snap when it lands. Every time, okay. This is pretty good though. Pretty good flight. Okay, there's a snap when it lands. Oh, I didn't even check. I didn't even check. Weird. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna call this an unsuccessful one. I'm happy with the way the flight works, but I'm not happy with the takeoff. I'm not happy with the landing. The old code actually worked really, really well. And I think the way that we're iterating with the AI at this point, I think it's going to start adding more and more complicated code that is unnecessary. And I'm just going to make a command call and we're going to try again after I eat. I do have to go somewhere at approximately 10 a.m. or be there by 10, so that gives me about 2.5 hours to eat and possibly do some more coding, but I don't know that that's going to happen. So, all right, that be all. That be all. We're going to call this 70%. I'm unhappy with it. I'm just hungry, so I'm going to stop and eat. I would continue iterating with it, but like I said, it looks like it's just going to get more and more complicated. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow on Kick there, Kalauer. And let's see here. And nice to meet you, Captain Onosa. I wonder if you were lurking or just left later or earlier or whatever. Hopefully you followed. That would be awesome. Come back again. And alright, I think we're done. Let's see, do we even have 2 viewers on Twitch to be able to get a meaningful raid? Okay, no. Oh, Krypton followed. Captain Anosa, thank you guys. Yesterday, 12 hours ago. Weird, Twitch is glitched. Twitch is more glitched than Suno, the magic AI generator. Anyways, alright, sorry guys, we didn't get it, but we're going to try again with the previous code that I had, and then we can continue to iterate through interacting with the previous code. This was pretty helpful, and it might not get too complicated if I continue to iterate with the AI through this, but I'm sensing that it is going to just be a little bit more not working the way I want. So I already have code that works the way I want. I just didn't want to work with it, but now I do. So we're just going to go from there when I come back.